ask you about triggers. What are the things that trigger you? Because I know for a fact, dealing with PTSD myself, there's some places I just can't put myself in those environments. There's some things that will trigger me, and I have this sense of real heightened awareness to where it's kind of like when you ever been in your first conflict, and you're scared, and when something just happened.
Yeah.
Like when I walked in this place, I already looked this thing over. Okay, what something jump off, how I'm gonna defend that, how I'm gonna protect the people with me, how am I gonna do that? But I'm gonna do something. It's a knee-jerk reaction for me to do something as offensively to stop the threat as I can. If it's picking up one of them bottles or something, it's gonna be something.
Whatever's available.
Now, talking about triggers, sometimes it can be in different places, different, sounds, smells. To me, those tend to be triggers that can trigger a feeling, trigger the combat feeling. Some things smell like the combat zone to me, and it kind of can take me there. What are some of the triggers you deal with, in particular in the job that you work, the type of work you do? What are some of the triggers that can bring you back to the combat things? Because I know it's always something gonna suck you back there one way or another.
That's another good question, and I'm gonna tell you two things that I can think of right off the bat: smell and sound. Number one, let me start with the smell. I have a pretty good keen sense of smell, and if I smell sulfur, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm downtown. Why am I smelling that smell that I smell when I'm on the range, when I'm down in the street, when I'm qualifying? Why am I smelling that downtown? And that leads, and when I'm smelling that, I'm looking around. And I'm not just looking around. I get on myself. Yo, man, I'll call one of the other posts. Yo, y'all got anything going on over there? Nah, why? What's up, Will? I said, man, I'm smelling some sulfur out here, man. And it's kind of strong. I want to know what time it is, And then one of the guys, one of the rovers, he'll bring it to my attention. Yo, Al, it's so good. They doing some work over there. And some guys doing some electrical work, and they building blah blah this and that. So that's where you smell that. I said, okay. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to know.
Right. I know what you mean.
Another thing with sound. Now I'm at work in the early a.m. I'm up before the birds even get that stuff out the corner of their eyes. They can't even tweet good. And I'm out there. And here it is. I'll give you one particular incident. One morning I'm out. This is downtown, man. This is where we safe, and all this kind of
it's supposed to be safe.
Right. Now I'm downtown, it's dark. I'm still getting set up on my post and everything. And I'm just standing there, and for a moment, it's quiet, because ain't nothing moving except maybe a couple of the buses, running up and down the street. All of a sudden, I hear a sound that I would believe that I wasn't supposed to be hearing. It was a helicopter, but it wasn't just a helicopter. And anybody that has done time in the military will recognize the sound of certain type of helicopter, whether it's a chopper or a Cobra,
Black Hawk.
Man, I'm standing there and I'm hearing this thing. I'm hearing like a double. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And I stopped, and now I'm like trying to train my ears, And as I'm looking up in the sky, which is black, all of a sudden I see a couple of lights twinkling. Yo, what's up here?
Yeah.
These lights are coming towards me, at that, of course, at a high elevation. The sound is getting louder, and I'm like, what is a chopper doing flying overhead downtown? I'm like, oh man, so I'm watching this now. It's one thing that I'm hearing it was flying at an altitude so low that I could see the bottom of it. But the thing about that, it was bad enough I could see the bottom of it. I'm now looking at a chopper flying overhead that had no numbers in it. It was in blackout mode. And I'm like, I'm looking here. I thank God for my job. I thank you for,
right.
like that. But then you want to talk about something that's going to take you back there. I'm literally looking at this chopper flying overhead in blackout driving, no numbers. And when it was starting to go past me, one of the things that's coming to my mind is this. If that bad boy opens up in the back, and if I see some shoots coming out there, we're going to have a situation
on our hands. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fortunately, it never happened. But I'm finding out now, after the fact, that whatever kind of runs they make, whatever type of activity the military is running, this is going on a daily basis, because it's not just those type of choppers. They have an airport, a small airport somewhere by, but I'm seeing choppers, I'm seeing like aircraft, man. So yeah, it's definitely that type of activity that would set me off.
Right.
But like I said, it's that smell,
The smell and sound.
and hearing. And another thing that will set me off is, now, this may not necessarily stem from the military, but it's something that I took into the military, and I don't mind talking about it. I know we was talking about different things, but, me coming up, my lifestyle that I lived, look, I wasn't always a happy little lucky kid.
Right.
I'm familiar with abuse.
Right.
That's kind of out there. It's something that I dealt with a better part of my life. So speaking on that, what I'm saying is I don't like seeing people mistreated.
Right.
Especially women and younger people. I got a major problem with that. I know I can't fight every fight.
Right.
But I do believe that when I have seen people in unfortunate situations where I see a woman being mistreated or kids being mistreated, look, I'm not saying I'm gonna beat the guy down, but I do have access.
That's
to
a trigger
this.
for you.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a trigger.
It is, and I gotta say something. Hey man, you don't have to do that, and y'all don't have to do that. And of course, like I said, I'm not the savior, but this is easy. I don't have to worry about fighting.
Right. Call.
What you doing? Don't worry. 911. Yeah, that'll break it up real quick.
Right.
So yeah, those are.
But yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up, because what I'm getting from what you're saying is that you are a protector, and some of us are protectors. I consider myself to be a protector as well.
Yeah.
And certain things you see that will trigger you to go into protect mode. Like I said, if something jump off, I'm gonna not just think about. I'm looking, okay, where my son at? Where everybody at? What's going on? Okay, where's the threat at?
Yeah.
Okay, and how can I defend this threat?
Yeah.
But ultimately, how can I get to that threat and take it out?
Exactly.
That's kind of like it, but it'll take certain things to trigger you. Now, if somebody, you could be sitting down sometimes, and this is one thing that's so important about PTSD that the world should know. And things that trigger it. It's like you said, certain things trigger you and just brings you automatically back into those combat experiences. And it's something you can't help. It just automatically happens, just like that.